everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's Janice or Nisi, and I'm the beauty business boss, and I'm here today with another video for you guys. So here on my channel, I'm all about helping other professionals in the beauty industry start and grow their businesses because we want to be successful, have successfully operating businesses. So here I focus on helping you do the things that you need to do on the back end to help grow your business and making sure that it's running efficiently and that we're actually making profits in our business. So for those of you who aren't familiar, my name is Nisi and I'm the beauty business boss. I am a licensed esthetician and I also own a spa, I own a skincare line, and I also have a coaching business where I help other beauty industry professionals. And then I'm also an aesthetics educator, so I teach estheticians at a cosmetology school. And so today's video is going to be all about email marketing and why I think email marketing is important, why it works for me, and how you can use email marketing to help grow your business. So if that interests you and that's something that you need just like a little bit more help with, then stay tuned and make sure you like this video and keep on watching. So first, let's talk about like why email marketing is important, or even basics. What is email marketing? So email marketing is leveraging like email lists and sending out different like newsletters, informational things, and basically different kind of communication that your clients actually want to see. So in my opinion, like using email marketing is a little bit more personal. You can get to know your clients on a more personal level. Your clients can get to know you on a more personal level, and it really allows you to target them and send specific types of communications to certain types of people. So it's a little bit different from social media. Like, I'm not a fan of social media marketing. You have to do what you have to do, these days and age in social media. But I always try to get my clients to my email list so that I can send them those different types of emails. So the way that social media is a little bit different from emails is because with social media, you are putting different posts and information and everything out there, and you're just kind of blasting it out there for different people to see. And it's kind of hit or miss. Like, sometimes you might get a bunch of people who are paying attention to your posts. Sometimes you might not get anyone, and it's hit or miss. Like, there's no real way to target specific people unless you're doing like an ad or something like that, but that's completely different. But just speaking on like your regular posts that you're doing on your business every day, it's people don't really know you on a more intimate level. They know who you are, they know of you, they might see some of your posts, but it's a little bit different. So when you get people to your email list, they are choosing to sign up for it. So you cannot just put people on your email list and start sending them emails without their consent. So if you have their email, they are giving you their consent for you to send them emails. So in some sense, they like you enough to give them this information. That kind of means that they want to hear more from you. So you kind of are narrowing down your audience a little bit more to people who, like your content and really want to get to know you on a regular basis. And so that's kind of where those emails come in. And another thing too, like let's say, the chances of this happening are probably, very, very, very low. But if something happens and social media goes away one of these days, then your email list is yours. It's something that you own. You don't own anything on social media, like your Facebook page, your Instagram page and all that. You don't own that. So with your email list, you own that email list. Those are, your contacts and people that you've built a relationship with. So those are yours and those are going to stay with you. So definitely, it's not, it's not for everyone. Like some people love social media and, posting on social media, and that's perfectly fine. So this is just a different way of communicating and, getting information out there to whatever client list. So now I'm going to kind of jump into kind of how I do my email, like how I set up my emails and everything like that, and then some ways that you can kind of get started on growing your email list. So I use Convertkit for my emails, and I love Convertkit. I'm not really a tech person. Like I'm like a tech dummy when it comes to stuff like that. So it was a little bit difficult getting started with Convertkit, but once I've kind of learned the basics and kind of started to figure things out, it's really easy to use, and it's really helpful in advance, like the way that everything is set up, and it makes it really easy for you to target certain people and get those emails out to whoever you actually want to send them to. And the nice thing about Convertkit is that they have a lot of videos, tutorials, like blog posts and different things like that, so it really makes it easy for you to figure out how to use everything and kind of get into the hang of it. So it takes a little bit of time to get used to it, but I love it. It's really been really helpful in helping me like grow my email list and get those specific emails out. So Convertkit is an investment. It's $30 a month for anywhere up to 1,000 subscribers. I think that hasn't changed since I looked at it. So it is a little bit of an investment. So you want to make sure that you're getting your return back from these clients. So you're sending out offers and different helpful things, which we'll go into in the next part of this. But definitely look at different email providers, because I like Convertkit, but it's not the only one out there. So research and compare some different ones. So there's also like MailerLite, MailChimp. There's another one I can't think of either, but just research like email service providers or something like that, and see what comes up, and kind of compare the prices, compare the features and all that, and see which one you like. All right, so you sign up for your email provider, you found one, so now we have to start getting people on your email list. It can be as simple as just going onto your social media saying, hey, sign up for my email list, and I'll send you free offers, or send you this special coupon or something like that for signing up. It can be something as easy as that. And if your followers like you, then you know that they're going to sign up because they want to hear more from you. That's kind of the goal. But another way to do that, maybe to catch people who maybe don't know you yet or aren't familiar with you, is by setting up what's called a lead magnet. So a lead magnet is a piece of information that you put out on your that you broadcast like on your social media or different avenues, and to get people to sign up for your list. So this lead magnet could be like I said, free information, something really simple, something quick to put together. It doesn't have to be really complicated, but something that gives your ideal clients some type of value. So for example, I have the first lead magnet that I did was for my facial clients, and it laid out to them how to determine your skin type. So it was something that was really simple. It only took me, a couple minutes to put together, but just the things that they need to know on how to figure out their skin type. So it's like a free book. I went into Canva. That's where I make all of my graphics and everything in Canva. I love it. But they have an actual ebook template that you can use. And you just go in, you add the text, you can add graphics, play around with it, make it something that's, inviting, and it speaks to your ideal client. But you can create that in Canva and then put the email, the lead magnet into your email provider. So however, that is set up. But what's going to happen is your client is going to click on that. And in order for them to get that free piece of information, they have to enter their name and their email address. So again, they're consenting to giving you this information. So they're saying that I want to give you my email address in exchange for this free piece of advice. So make it something that's enticing, that people, will really like it. Some examples of that, if you're in this industry, you can do, how to find your skin type, or finding the best products for you, or you can do some kind of like how to, if you're a hairstylist, like how to do this updo, or how to do a wash and go, or something like that, something simple that you can type out. But there's a ton of different options. Like, don't overthink it. Just do something that you can do like really quick and get out to your audience to get them onto your email list. So after you do that, you're going to go into your provider again and create a landing page. So a landing page is like a one-page website that that you're going to put your oh my god, but your lead magnet on. And I'll link below like one of something that I've used for a landing page so you can kind of see how it looks. But it basically is just like a one-page thing that says, don't miss out, sign up for your free ebook here, or get all the latest details, enter your information below, or something, along those lines. So they'll know what they're signing up for, and they can put in their information and get to it. So once they put in that information, then that ebook will be sent to their email address. And so once you have it, then their email address will automatically be placed into your email provider, whoever you choose to go through. And that way you have their email and you can start sending out different emails. So the way it has it in ConvertKit, so I'm not sure, I can't speak for all other email service providers, so I'm only going to talk about ConvertKit just because that's what I'm familiar with. So the person will come in, put in their email address, and it'll go into a list of different subscribers. So from there in ConvertKit, I can set up automations. So with the automation, I don't have to go in and manually do things. Like I don't have to go in and manually add them to a sequence list or manually add a tag to them. It automatically does that. So again, using that example of the skincare guide that I have. So when someone clicks on that guide and puts in their email address, I have an automation set up to where it'll automatically put them into a welcome sequence. So a welcome sequence is something that you have to engage with your audience as soon as they sign up for your email list. So it has a welcome, thank you for signing up. Here's a free offer or something else if you want to throw this out there to them. Maybe it could be talking about yourself. So you can say, thank you for signing up. You know, my name is such and such. I do this. I'm so happy to have you. Something like that that makes them, you know, feel excited, like, and kind of give them maybe a preview of some of the things that you're going to have coming up after this. So you want to have this welcome sequence. This welcome sequence should be automated. It's not something where you have to go in and manually send out emails every couple of days to them. You want to make this process as easy as possible and as smooth as possible, so it does the same thing every single time. That's why it's called an automation. It's just steps that automatically happen. So you got your first email. The second email, if you didn't do like a welcome or an about you in the first email, you can do that in the second email. Or you could give them a little bit of information. Like if you do skincare, you know, talk about, you know, a different product or talk about something related to skincare that, you know, that might be interesting to them, that might be related to whatever your lead magnet was. The key thing is to send out a couple emails a couple days apart, so maybe like 3 or 4 days apart, and you don't want to keep selling every single time. You want to do like soft selling, like kind of, you know, giving information, being helpful, maybe sneaking something in there, you know, at the bottom, like, you know, check out this product on my website, or click here for a virtual consultation or something like that. Really, really like kind of sliding it in there, like not making it the whole point of the email, just kind of casually throwing it in there. Then after you do a couple of those emails, then you want to do like a hard sell. So if you have some type of, let's say, online class or like a virtual class or something like that, so you can put that in an email, like, you know, explain to them, like, what are the benefits? Like, how are they benefiting from, you know, taking this class or buying this product from you, or coming in and booking your services? You have to really explain to them, like, what's in it for them. Like, what will they gain from this? Why do they need this? And why are you the best person to give it to them? So be really, really specific about that. But if you've done it correctly, kind of like leading up to it, you're kind of piquing their interest with the first couple emails, like doing the soft selling, and then you hit them with this because you want them to get a certain product or service from you. And then you can have a couple of other emails and everything after that. But the key is to get them comfortable with you, get them familiar with you, and then also offer other products and services to them. And if they're the type of person that you're looking for, your ideal client, chances are they'll probably jump on it. But don't be discouraged, because sometimes people, it takes them, you know, a little while to actually, you know, to purchase something that you're selling, and that's okay. Sometimes people might like click on an email and then like forget about it and might need to go back to it. I do it all the time. Like I see email and I'm like, oh yeah, that was interesting, I want to look at that, and then I forget about it. So it helps to constantly stay in that person's mind, so that when you send them another email, they're like, oh, you know, I forgot about it this one time, but yes, I'm definitely going to sign up for it this time. So sometimes it just might take people a couple times to see what you're giving out there, and that's okay. So it's important to be consistent. Like, don't, send an email once and then don't send an email again, for a month later. Stay in the back of their mind, constantly send out, mixing those helpful tips and the information with a little bit of the soft selling and then a couple, hard sells here and there. But the key is to keep your clients interested and give your clients enough information to, purchase the products and services that you want them to purchase. So another thing that I like about ConvertKit is they have the ability to set up different sequences. And what I mean by sequences are different email lists that are targeted at different groups of people. So for example, I have that welcome sequence set up. So whenever anyone signs up for that lead magnet that I was telling you about, the skin types lead magnet, that's one sequence. I have other lead magnets as well. Like for my coaching business, I have a lead magnet on the basics you need to start a business. That's another welcome sequence. So after that initial sequence is over with, then you want to have different sequences set up for your clients. So this is kind of where the automations come into. So I have it automatically set up. So like, let's say if, I have someone that goes to the skin types automated sequence. And then when they reach the end of that sequence, then there's different options. So either if they haven't, responded or haven't purchased whatever I put in there, they're going to go into the general email list. So the general email list is just, where I'm putting information about, different services, different beauty related things, different tips and different things like that. But if they have purchased or they become a client of mine, then I have different sequences set up for that. So I have, let's say if they come in for a service and get facials from me, I have a facial client list where that one I talk about things more specifically related to skincare, because my ideal client likes education and they like understanding different things about the skin. So I have a lot of educational emails in that one that they actually talk about pretty often, like when they come in. Maybe if someone just purchased a product from me, like a skincare product, I talk about my products. I do recommend other things to them. So different emails depending on what they do. And you can set these all up in your automation so that, once that first welcome sequence is done, it'll automatically move them over to whatever other sequence that they need to go into. So it's really, really helpful to not have to keep going in and manually like moving people around, adding different things and things like that. So you want to keep it as easy as possible and as smooth as possible for you, so you're constantly in communication with all of your clients. So that's pretty much it. Those are the basics on emails. Like I can do a whole thing on email lists, which I probably will do at some point, like the whole email marketing, getting more in depth, getting more in details with it. But these are the basics to kind of help you get started with email marketing. Because I'm telling you, email marketing for a person like me, like introvert, I love it. So like I said, it doesn't work for everyone, but it's just a different way to communicate with your clients and get the information out there that you want. So I do hope this was helpful for you. I hope you got some good information. If you like it, please leave some comments below. Tell me like what email service providers that you're using. Like if you don't use ConvertKit, or even if you do, or if there's another one that you think is good, like leave them in the comments below so other people can also take a look at them. And if you have any other suggestions or anything, then definitely let me know. Hopefully if you made it this far in the video, you're liking my content, go ahead and subscribe. Check out my older videos that I have. I talk a lot about different business things. Also join my Facebook group for beauty industry professionals, which I will link below as well. And yes, so I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.